So I think this is an important one because there's a lot of Copilots, and you probably heard this name many times. And so I wanted to break it down a little bit for you so you can understand the various pillars of the Copilot, and we'll talk about what we're going to show off today. So right now, if you haven't you already used Bing or Bing Chat, it's now being called Copilot Chat, and this is really all informational. This is about information within your business and even outside your business. So being able to get information quickly to serve whatever answers that you're seeking out. Then you have the assistants. So if you haven't already used Copilot in, let's say, Microsoft Office, you can use the assistant within Outlook to help you craft an email, or within Word to summarize a document, or even help you create a PowerPoint slide so that you can quickly get through maybe a blocker in your mind on what you should put on the page and how you should frame it out. Microsoft Copilot can help you do that within the productivity suite. But there are other assistants within, for instance, Power Platform. So if you're new to Power Platform and you need and you're stuck on what you need to put together, or if you need content to fill in some blanks, you can ask Copilot to help you with that and help you either craft those visuals, the content, and so on. Then, of course, throughout the rest of the Microsoft stack, you'll have various Copilots that will assist you within those platforms. And then you have the creation tools. So this is really where we're going to spend most of our time in our demos today. But I didn't want to skip over Microsoft 365 Copilot, the productivity Copilot itself. There is the ability to use plugins, and previously we would call this integrations, with other platforms to allow you to pull in data from those platforms to help aid in either the information you're seeking out or in the creation. We're going to talk next about Copilot Studio and Azure AI Studio. So think of Copilot Studio as your low-code solution of the ability to make a fast start with building a Copilot and getting information into users' hands. That includes taking action within these Copilots and creating outcomes that make sense for your organization. There's a lot of AI that's built into this, like generative AI and other capabilities that you can tie into the chatbots you might build within Copilot Studio. Think of Azure AI Studio as the highly custom copilots. So this is when you're going to go real deep into customizing the language model that you're using, customizing and comparing those models, looking for different answers, or even protecting those conversations with great granularity. You also have the ability to do deep evaluation of all the conversations that you're getting through this Azure AI Studio and the Copilot you would have built here. So I'll bring up an analogy of how I like to look at Copilot Studio versus Azure AI Studio. So think of Copilot Studio as like a box of Legos. If with an inventive mind, you can build all sorts of really cool solutions and get the different outcomes. Azure AI Studio is more like a fabrication shop. Really, anything is possible. Metal and wood, you can build something pretty interesting as an output from Azure AI Studio. And that would be I would say, the main two differences between the two. They can also cross over in that you can take advantage of a lot of capabilities in Azure AI Studio with Copilot Studio. So if you want to just build within Copilot Studio and take advantage of some of the custom capabilities in Azure AI Studio, that's all possible as well.